is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice.
The chocolate dream. Doesn't this sound delicious? But it's not a dream of a girl who's wishing to eat chocolates all her life. It's a dream of a girl who's wishing to make all her dreams taste as sweet as a chocolate. Now this sounds even more delicious. How many of us love dreaming? Or is that even a question? Because each second of our life is meant for us to dream and achieve our goals. Or why even say, dream big. Now, how do we kickstart this process of dreaming and manifesting what we want in our life? We imagine. We imagine ourselves in the most beautiful profession with our favorite people, having amazing conversation with a perfect song. Yet, we miserably fail to understand the true essence of manifestation, because all that we were taught was about I manifestation. I want to become the most successful entrepreneur. I want to become the most successful doctor. Or I want to become the most successful person. Well, for a simple reason, you didn't score that A in your history exam because only you shed the drop of sweat. It happened because the nature was kind enough to provide you with the safest and the sweetest environment. So your buildings were strong and fine, you had a great class, you got back home safely, revised your lessons thoroughly, and scored that perfect A. To put the process into progress, it's through we manifestation and not having oneness amongst ourselves. Having we-ness. Yes, the planet we-ness itself. And what it symbolizes is love and spirituality. The other important value that we need to infuse in ourselves while manifesting is gratitude. Being grateful for each and every single thing you have in your life. I know there have been times when you hit low, when you feel bad, you feel the happiest and you feel the worst too. Yet, know to accept all those emotions graciously because they mold you as a person. So next time you get an opportunity, you accept it even more graciously and don't take it for granted. We wish our calendar was filled with days of happiness, peace, and prosperity. But no, let's have one day in our life when we feel heartbroken to understand the pain of a person whom you left heartbroken. Let's have one day in our life when the food is 10 minutes late to our table to understand the pain of hunger. And let's have one day in our life when there's no one to listen to our words. Our words find no respect or meaning to understand the value of a person. Hey, the breath you took now, didn't you just feel the life inside you? And that's the reason you wanted to kickstart and restart your life. It was not because you heard stimulating personalities with their inspirational stories. It was because you felt the air. And that's the reason you gave the restart button to your life with full devotion and dedication. We all have seen this in the news channels, people crying, starving, protesting for their justice. And how is this connected to the nature? We feel when we are fighting for a justice, we talk to a person who have their own voice. But when we think about nature, all that we know is that it's voiceless, it's powerless. If that's the reason, then why do we still have the talk of the town being global warming or the 3 R's in the environment? Reduce, reuse, and recycle. And the science has proved it right. Gratitude has the single largest correlation with the human well-being than any other character trait. If you're still not convinced, I was chasing for a pair of shoes, And that's when I saw a person with no feet. Mahatma Gandhi ji. We all know the opposites, we all get it right. If there's high, there's low. If there's positive, there's negative. If there's success, there's failure. If there's beauty, there's ugly. No, not by appearance. By the person you are, the person you be, and the person you will. If there's left, there's right. Or nothing would have been right in this world. At this second, when I ask myself, what should I be grateful for? There's no two ways about it. I'm grateful to each and every single person here who are able to listen to what I speak, feel the essence of it. A minute from now, you wish could have started from this second. We gratitude.